Morning, Joe Deary, Powerful Improvements, Putnam, Connecticut. It is Thursday morning, February 9th, I guess. And we're not washing today. We're going to spend some time buttoning up some details on the truck. Primarily this wiring mess that I have going on. I've got some plumbing mess, and before I get too much further with any of that, I need to get these tanks bolted in here correctly. So I'm in the process of installing these D-hooks into the platform of the truck. And then I bought, these are nice 3,000 pound working strength D-hooks. And I've got them lagged right in there, actually bolted right in there. I bought the bolts that fit into the square hole of the bracket there. So it acts like a wrench and holds it. And then I've got lock washer and bolt or nut on the bottom of the bolt. And I'll show you that momentarily. But drilling through, gonna get them all secured. I've got 2 hooks already installed in the bulkhead up there, which I'll be utilizing. So I'll show you the process. But anyway, drilling a smaller hole first, and then the larger hole seems to work much better for me. Check it out. All right, been working away. I'm glad I took the time to do this. I feel like I did a pretty good job. I was trying to find a way around it, but ultimately I wound up drilling holes for the D hooks like we talked about. You can see those are in there real nice. I got these nice 1,000 pound straps with a 3,000 pound braking strength, and I put one on each corner. I did not go over the top of the tank with the straps because my ladders ride right on here. I didn't want the ladders hitting the straps, and I don't want the straps in the way. I still have a lot of plumbing to do up here, and it just worked out more conveniently for me to have the smaller ratchet here versus that big yellow one. Didn't want to actuate in here correctly. You can see the side real nice. Took the time to cut them and melt them. Looks real good. You can see the one up front is on that D hook that was already existing on the bulkhead. So that's a short strap right to the corner, and pretty good solution. And I'm real happy that I had the banjo fitting plumbing on here, because I was able to unhook that and move it out of the way very conveniently. And then the next thing I'm going to do is button up some of this wiring. I'm going to drill a hole in the back of this box so that I can tap into the big bank of batteries. I got two 31 C batteries inside, marine batteries inside of that X6 box, and we're going to bring all the wiring in there, pop through the back. Everything's going to run off that bank of batteries. Then I'm going to work on cabling coming from the pressure washer to the batteries so that we can keep the batteries charged and we don't always have to plug in. I'll probably still plug in once a week or so, but I should be able to keep things topped off. Then we're looking at placing the fuel tank. I'm not sure if I'm going to put it in that spot. I was thinking right here might be nice too. But next is wiring. All this is going to be gone. Battery's going to come out. Clean up this snot wad of a mess. All right, I took a nice long break and went out for lunch with my wife. That's a very important thing to do. And I may not get much of this wiring done consequently today. It's getting dark, it's gonna rain, but I got about 45 minutes or an hour, so I'm gonna play around. First thing I'm gonna do is pull, this is my old 24 DC battery from last year. I ran this thing for 3 seasons. It still works, it's nearly dead. It does crank things over and did limp me through. This thing will be getting its retirement as a trolling motor battery for the boat in Maine. Our 15 horse motor on the aluminum boat that we run also charges, so this will work to start the boat, charge the boat, and run the trolling motor up in Maine. So it'll still get a little bit of life, but it's coming off the rig so that I'm forcing myself to get this wiring straight. So, you know, I got this nest, and first thing I'm gonna do now is drill a hole in the back of the X6 box so I can start feeding some wires in there, figure out where I want to put this breaker, and then it's likely going to be tomorrow before I can snake everything through, but we'll get something done today. All right, it's too dark out now. We got to go in. I got quite a bit done though. I got the power washer, primary and negative, run into the box, and those hook directly to the battery. I bought these nice fittings. Here, let me show you. Anyway, battery cables. There we go. You can't see, there's too much in here. There's entirely too much going on in here. I mean, there's so many wires in here. But I came right through the back of the box there. I've got a uniseal in there for now. Ran the positive and negative to the battery, so the battery grounds everything. Then we have a ground pigtail coming off the battery, which is the black small wire that goes out there, and that jumps up to the reel, and we ground everything, okay? Jumping a ground right to there, that one, okay? Same thing with power. Power goes right to here. And then we daisy chain from this one to this one to this one, and everything works. Power there, power there. This one does not have a switch and everything hooked up yet, but there will be power there. I have no power on this reel yet because I haven't had time to run it. And I have power to my machine, as you can see. I don't know if you can see. There, now you can see 408 hours. So power to the machine. See? Done for the night. I bought this nice plastic tubing. Okay, we're gonna make things nice and clean tomorrow when we can see. And I'm all out of fittings. So there's just nothing more I can do tonight. Plus it's dark, all right? Catch you guys tomorrow.